Hey guys, Head on a Spike here with another custom minifigure video today, sort of thing for you today. But this is really going to be mostly talking about a review of the new versions of the Tumbler figures, the Batman and the Joker, versus the old version of the minifigures of the Batman and Joker from 2014, comparing them to the 2021. But then I was like, well, what if I just do a whole showcase sort of thing of the figures that are from the Dark Knight Trilogy, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, which I still think to this day is the best iterations and interpretations of Batman ever. But I'm also making this now because I'm getting excited for the Batman movie coming out. That's the new one with Cedric Diggory as the lead. Hopefully it won't be sparkly because that wouldn't be cool for Batman. But anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is talk about, this is a tease, so don't look at these yet. I want to do that to get you excited. But we're going to go in order of the movies. So the first figures I have here for the Batman Begins movie, we got a brand new Scarecrow. See, this just came out this year, in 2021. I'm just going to go over each figure that is from the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. That's what we're going to do in this video. And it's going to be super cool, and you're going to love it all. I promise. At least I hope so anyway. So, first of all, let's look at this one, if I can get the lighting right. Looks pretty good. This is the Scarecrow. We've never gotten this interpretation of him before from the actual Batman Begins movie. And it's super simple, but it's kind of nice to have a figure that isn't super bombastically crazy looking, because then it also, makes them look even more special. But it kind of it makes sense for this character because he really is just wearing a business suit and wears a mask. So it's just got this front printing and the back printing, and that's about it. But sometimes simple is the best way to go for these figures. And it's just really cool to have Scarecrow for the first time in this interpretation, because the other ones were always when he had that giant witch's hat, which doesn't look very Scarecrow-y to me. So, the second one from Batman Begins is the one that I created myself. This is Ra's al Ghul. I already made a video about this, so I won't go into too much detail or length of time talking about him. One thing I will say that I forgot to mention before when I first made the video is if you don't like this hairpiece for him, you can also use Percival Graves' hairpiece, because he does kind of have that slicked back look, and it also furthermore has some gray and darker color on top. It really is brown in the movie, but black looks close enough. So that's why I was thinking you can also use, if you don't want to use this classic old wind blowing in my hair back, swept back hair for Captain America and Peter Parker use, or Star-Lord as well for that matter. But yeah, it's a very simple figure, honestly, I made. If you want to have a more in-depth review, you can check it out on the channel. This is Darth Maul's torso, Kylo Ren's legs, Han Solo belt, old Han Solo that is, and this is an armor piece from the Ninjago CMF series. Yep, there you go. So that's Ra's al Ghul. And that's Batman Begins. Now we're on to Dark Knight. So this is going to be the big one with the comparison. First of all, we're going to talk about Mr. Two-Face, because Two-Face didn't get created either, so I had to make him myself. And like I said before with Ra's al Ghul, I have a video on him right before this one, actually, you can check out. And I have a more in-depth review about it. Basically, all I did was I used the original Two-Face head from 2006, and then President/Lord Business's torso and legs and arms, and the hair is from Luke Skywalker from 1999. Pistol is from Indiana Jones, and the coin is from Uncle Scrooge from the CMF minifigures, Disney Series 2. And I think it works well. I think it looks pretty good. Especially since we've never gotten one before, like a Christopher Nolan Dark Knight Two-Face. So, here is the real meat of the video, the real purpose. Let's go into detail about these new figures from the Dark Knight in the Tumbler set. So, the first thing, let's talk about Batman, okay? Let's just not worry about the other Joker. Let's talk about the very first Batman that came out in the Tumbler set, 2014. That's the very first figure for the Christopher Nolan series. Unless you include the San Diego Comic-Con figure, I guess you kind of could. That came out in 2012 or 2011, I think, actually. You could include that, but I don't own it. But it looks just like this one, actually, except black instead of gray. We'll talk about him later. So this is the one from the Tumbler, 2014. He has a unique face print anyway. This face is not unique, but this one is. That's why I always have it. He has like a little, kind of like a dimple mark, like a smirking look. And the torso is super, super detailed. It looks beautiful. I never thought they could make anything better until now in 2021. And it has a really detailed back as well. And it doesn't have any leg printing or any arm printing, which is kind of a bummer. But let's talk about the one from 2021 now. So this one does not have a unique head print, which is sad. It does not have that. But it does have a brand new torso, which is even more intricate. Actually, let's look at the front to front and back to back. Let's do that. So front to front, this is the old one from 2014. This is the new one from now, 2021. So 2014 is on this side, 2021 is on this side. The detailing of the torso is insanely good for 2021. It still is good for 2014 as well, but I think it's even better in 2021. It has all those extra little digits and scratches and like, I guess not even scratches, just like imprints on the armor that he has, the ballistic weave. And this one just has some algorithmic shapes. It doesn't have actual detailing inside the details. Detailing inside the details, which is just crazy. In the belt for this one also looks kind of better, I think. I still like the one a lot here, though. I do admit, I like them both a lot. This one's more coppery. This one's kind of more goldish. Still no arm printing, but it does have leg printing and hips printing, which is wonderful. Let's look at the backs. Also, the capes are different. This is like a single hole for the neck, peg, and it's like a very thin, like wavy, wispy cape, very like thin cloth, compared to the other one from 2014, which is more papery and hard, easier to move also. So the 2014 one looks like this for the back, which is very nicely detailed, and this is the 2021. I actually think I like the 2014 one more for the back detailing. It's really just opinions at this point, but the belt for the 2021 on the back looks better than the 2014 belt. So parts of this I like more, parts of this I like more for the backs anyway. The belt I like more for this one. Printing on the back as a whole, I like this one more. I think it looks more intricate, looks cooler. Like I said, it's all opinion. So yeah, that is Batman. So you can pick and choose which one you like more, which one you prefer for your collection. They're both pretty pricey, though, I will admit. They both have the same cowl as well, I should say. They both have the same cowl. One of these days, I really hope they make a Batman with, like, actual pupils. Because we've had this white headband for, like, ever, since 2006. I kind of would like to have actual eyes printed inside the mask, like he does in the movie. That would look cool, I think. But we don't have that yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So let's talk about Joker now. Let's talk about Mr. J. So this is the original Joker from 2014. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Highly detailed, highly intricate. Wonderful printing. Even has like detailing inside the jacket, so you can actually see the like the prints on his shirt, which funnily enough you actually get to see more of for this new one, but you get to see a tease of it back in 2014, even as early as then. That even they have the same ties, but let's not compare them yet. Not yet, one at a time. He's got great hip printing, great leg printing, which, you know, the Batman from 2014 didn't have either. So this is kind of a better figure. This is actually, this Joker still to this day is much more money than the Batman from the Tumbler set in 2014. Has back printing as well. Two unique faces. Has this one, and he has this one. Got a little nice little grin. Evil grin. And like I love the scars. My lighting is kind of weird right now, and I don't know why. I'm trying to show you that it's on a tan head. This figure is on an actually tan head, and the face paint from the Joker is white. I'm trying to show you that, but it's tricky right now. I guess you can kind of see it there. So it looks just like the movie, which is really kind of cool that they incorporated that instead of just making it, because 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, the Joker always has a white head with like printing on it. I'm so sorry, this lighting is so terrible. I'm trying to fix it. But yeah. So he's got really nice printing on both sides, both unique faces. He's never had this faces in any other set. And even the hair is like a unique green color. So that is the 2014 Joker. I gave him this chrome dagger just because I think it looks cool. This came from like a Harry Potter set forever ago, and like the graveyard fight with Voldemort back in like 2005 or 6, maybe 2004. This is the new one that just came out in 2021. Again, he has the tan head and the white face print that the original had in 2014. But what's cool about this figure is that he does have different face prints, and they're kind of more detailed actually. They have like eyelashes on, so, and he's got really nice back printing as well. Still hip printing and leg printing, but it's different, very different actually. He has a very nice torso printing underneath the tie behind it. You can see even has you can see the detailing from the arms on the torso, because of the vest, and this detailing on the arms is just incredible. It's so beautifully intricate. I really like it. I really like it. It's very impressive. The hair is actually a brighter green now compared to the old one. It's a darker green. It's the same hair piece, but it's a different shade of green. So let's look at the face prints themselves now. They are very similar. This one has like kind of like an arched eyebrow, and has more creases on top of the eyebrows on the top there, as you can see. The smiles themselves look basically the same pattern. The red squiggle for the scars. The face prints on the back are very similar again, but yet still slightly different. So looks like he has more of like a gap between his teeth, like the black line for the new one. And the old one doesn't. It just has like the actual shaping of the tooth, of each tooth within the mouth. This doesn't. The new one doesn't. 2021 doesn't, but the 2014 does. The back printing on the new one I think looks better than the old one. It's far more intricate. Look at all these squares. It's crazy. This one doesn't have arm printing. This new one does. The torso, I still really like a lot from the old one. I really love that jacket. But the vest really is more detailed, honestly. I don't know. They're both really good figures. I can't really choose which one I like more. And I love how like the jacket printing from the new one travels down to the belt piece. That's really cool. That's a really nice touch. But, man, they're both so good. I don't know which one I want to have in my display case. I guess I'll have the old one, but I really like the new one too. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep switching them off in my display case and keep choosing which one I want. Just switch it up every now and then. So that is the bulk of this review. Now we are going to go to the third Batman movie, which is Dark Knight Rises. So that only had one set. That came with this Batman, Commissioner Gordon, and Bane. But we'll talk about this Batman first. I just did a little bit ago, talking about how this is the same pattern they used for the San Diego Comic-Con set figure that came out in 2011. Might have even been a Toy Fair thing. Might not have been, actually, the San Diego Comic-Con. But, yeah, it's a cool figure. It's very simple. This is the new one. Actually, you know what? I might have messed this up. Either this is the one from, I think this is actually the one from 2006. So that's my mistake. I got rid of my one that came from the Tumbler set. So it looks similar to this. It's so close, but it's not quite. This is a little bit more basic. As you can see, the headband is more bland, and there's only one facial expression. But the torso has really nice reflective prints on it, really nice reflective paint. No leg printing, no back printing, just gray. But it looks nice. I think this figure is actually from the original Mr. Freeze set from 2006. That's what I pulled out. I'm not sure. I don't think I have the one that came out with Bane and Mr. Gordon. I kept these figures, but I gave the other one away or traded it. But it looks very similar to this. Trust me. You can see it on Bricklink. You can see the two of them. Commissioner Gordon from the Dark Knight Trilogy is here. He has the nice SWAT printing on the back and the front. I love the mustache. The mustache is wonderful. It looks very similar. He has nice two faces too. I forgot he had two faces. Surprise look and like a stern look. And this hairpiece is used all the time. I think it gets the job done. I kind of wish he had like a trench coat or something. I think the new ones do from the Batman sets, the new set line, and maybe another one before that, that line came out. And let's talk about Bane. Bane, I was born in the darkness. All that. So he's a nice figure, very simple, but it gets the job done, you know. I like the detailing, like the straps and the shiny reflective paint. I think it's very cool. And the head looks very good, honestly. It looks very good. I do wish it kind of connected, but Lego has never done that for any figure yet. Hopefully they will someday. I'd love to have this paint connect to the mask in the back. But, yeah, it's still pretty cool. And basically all I can say about him. The detail that they do include looks very similar to the movie. It looks very good, I think. And then, as a little bonus, I threw in my favorite Catwoman. This is the newest one, I believe, besides from the newest lines of sets from the Batman movie with Sir Jig Diggory. This is from the right before that. This is from an actual Batman set, not from that Batman line of new movie sets. I really like this because it looks the most like the one from Dark Knight Rises, but also the most like the Arkham City Selena Kyle Catwoman, and that's my favorite one ever, honestly. I like that interpretation more than the Anne Hathaway. Greg Griffin does an insanely good job voice acting as the Catwoman in that video game franchise. Actually, she's in Dark Knight. The Arkham Knight, and she's also in the Arkham City game. She's in both of them, and she looks like this, most similar to this version. Simple printing, but I just love the mask. I do kind of wish it was like a dual molded, so like a translucent, transparent red eyeglasses, kind of like what Ant-Man has. That would be the coolest thing ever. But maybe someday we'll get that. Until then, this will have to suffice as my favorite. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this look at all these Batman figures. There's a lot of them now, especially the ones when I have like the customs that I made. So, hope you enjoyed it. I had fun going over it with you. Hope you enjoy this, and I'm still so sorry about this lighting. It's so terrible. Oh, look, I fixed it right at the end. Perfect. Anyway, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel if you dig this, and keep an eye for more videos. All right, then. Head on a spike out.